I need to check my audio levels. Let's see. I need to get a microphone at some point. Logitech. Can't increase the decibels. That's too bad. All right. That looks healthy. I can get headphones with a mic in them someday. Right. Oh, why did it do that? I'm gonna just check my stream, make sure it's healthy. I need to figure out why the frick is this not doing full screen? What the heck? Okay, hopefully that works. Andrés Felipe Arias Ramírez. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Está bien. ¿Cómo estás tú? I don't hablo español, just letting you know. I only hablo Italiano, so that's the only reason I can understand some of the Spanish. And I mean, I currently work as an English teacher. It's like at a Center for Higher Education, so like the people I'm working with are trying to go to university or get jobs, and a lot of them are from like different parts of South America. Like I've got students from Brazil, but they speak Portuguese, but I've got a lot of students from Mexico, Colombia, Chile. It's also funny because like, ¿de dónde eres? I am streaming from Utah in the United States. Yeah, that is where I'm currently based out of. And it's funny because like a lot of my students, even though they speak Spanish, they like have different ways of saying different things. Like, oh man, I'm trying to think. Because like my students from Mexico and Chile were arguing over how to say strawberry. I can only remember, I think it's the Chilean way to say it is fresa or something like that. But then like the students from Mexico had a different way of saying strawberry. So they were arguing with each other about how to say strawberry correctly in Spanish. Hello, Goomaroo. Alright, let's see if this engine will go. Okay. Then I'm going to download my, probably want the time attack setup that I did. Hopefully, oh no. Don't want to save. Hold on. There we go. I want to load it. I'm going to try our time attack setup. And then, okay. Make sure the car's running. Let's get some runs in. So we'll just do a relaxed run for the first few, get used to the course, and then I'll start trying to beat the time. Oh, feeling squirrely. Still need to figure out which tires I like the most. This one's like basically a hairpin. This one's kind of tough. I also need to figure out how to make my brakes stronger. Like it'll probably like lean towards locking up, but I need to have more responsive brakes. Final turn, I believe, before. Yeah, we got the finish line. So I'm gonna do one more warm up. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to change those brakes. Because I want to be able to brake a little later. This is probably the most risky. Come on. So we got a 105, but it does not count because we went clear off the track. All right. What? Live stream did not end. Why does it do that? YouTube. 5 minutes after starting. Yeah, I wonder why YouTube does that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, try and leave the chat open. Alright, then we'll go back to the pits. We'll try to do more of a real one this time. Oh, well, actually, first I'll explain. So this car is an Attack FD3S. It's owned by a person in real life. Like, this is a real car that exists in real life. And I got the model for the car from the person who owns the car, who's the driver. And we were talking it because he gave me the download file. And so I was talking to him, and he was talking about some of his favorite courses and what he likes to drive. And he had mentioned that he wanted me to try 2 courses. One of them I think is in Virginia, the other one is in Japan. This is the one that's in Japan. This is Tsukuba, I think, or Tsubaka? Oh man, I can't remember. I think it's Tsukuba. I'll have to check again, sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. But it's a really kind of notable time attack course. It's like a small course, and it is pretty fun to drive. And he told us that the time he had gotten for reference was a 53.6. So from my sloppy 1 minute 5 second, we've got to drop 12 seconds, which is a lot of time on a small course, but we're gonna figure it out. Yep. Slipping out. There's probably going to be a lot of crashing because I'm like trying to push it to the limit. Nope. Tried to turn it a little too much. Slip out. Not the best. Nope. Yeah. So that's my main problem area right now is that turn. I just need to make sure I don't miss shift. Why am I miss shifting so much? What the heck am I doing? So I do need to lay off of the gas a little bit more on that section. I'm trying to see where I can get more time because 12 seconds is not short. So I've got to figure out how to gain a lot of time. All right, let's get back into it. Oh, let's not kill the pit crew though, please. And this time is not gonna count. Well, let's try and see what we can do on that turn. No good. I was about to say, oh look, that went way better than the other times, but did not. Still gotta be careful. It feels like it's getting a little slippery. What if the tires are just still cold or what? Maybe my throttle control is just too off. Try not to spin out. That was kind of a bad line. Still a bad line. Yeah, there's a lot of ways we can improve. all. I wonder, let's see, I'm currently using my time attack setup. Let's see what happens if I do my toge setup on this course. Because this is a shorter circuit anyway. So like maybe it'll be better to have the shorter gears. It's going to be a lot more shifting. Oh no. Dang it. I was too busy paying attention to other things. Oh, did I puncture? Hold on. That's fine. Yeah, it just feels so slippery. Stupid mistake. Just misshifted. Sheesh. back into it. We gotta get one clean lap to use as a reference. Oh, come on. Oh, no. I deserve that. That was a miss shift. Man, I'm missing a lot today. You gotta make sure I don't ever go onto the grass in that section. It just throws you. Shift. Almost did it again. Okay, clean lap time, 58. No. Oversteered, I think. Or maybe it was understeered. I need to be able to pay attention to know what it is. And then I can hear. Probably want to be in second. Turning. Oh man, that was bad. Okay, so we're here. Gotta remember, I think we had like 58. Hoosier, Evan, HM. Let's try these Nittos. See if that helps. I'm gonna test out the different tires that they have for this car. Oh, I feel like these are maybe more slippery. We'll see. We'll see how it handles this. Yeah, I like these tires even less. Okay. Toyo. Let's try these. I feel like I didn't like these. I was gonna say, I feel like these ones are even more slippery. Okay. Let's see. Let's try these tires. Start with the car straight though. Actually, maybe I kind of like that. Let's see. I feel like I'm turning the steering wheel, but it's not doing anything. I even braked before, so the weight should have shifted to the... Oh. Did I not save? Because, yeah, we wanted more downforce. How is this looking? We do have our camber. The diff was changed. 85 engine limiter. Suspension. So let's bring that up. Gears. Let's actually do medium. I actually might end up making a new setup just for this track. Here we go, let's try this. What is happening now? Did I change something weird? I didn't change the steering, did I? Yeah, like the wheel is all the way to the left. Maybe we'll just go back to our original tires. Eventually I gotta figure out how to like change the steering on the fly. Let's try this again. I feel like the steering probably isn't straight. Yeah. Downforce will help too. Yeah, these are way better. Can actually kind of turn. I am liking the extra downforce. Like, what could I do since it feels more stability under braking at higher temperatures? God, why am I slipping out on the exits? I mean, I know my throttle control could be a little better, but like I also kind of need to be on the gas if I want to get fast. I think I need to learn more about the suspension terms and like the dampening. Okay, speaking of that, we were like not even using fifth gear. So where are my gears? I think I might bring it back to short. XP gear 5. Let's try this. Did that section way too slow. Come on. Yeah, I think I want to like shorten the steering degrees if I can. I don't think there's any way to do that in like the general menu. Like you have to literally change the controls, which is so annoying. I gotta figure out how to do that. Because whatever the degrees are, it's like way too much. I can feel it slipping. No. Okay. Still not our fastest time. Yep. That wobble. Trying to hold on to it, but no luck. Why am I drifting? Why am I drifting? Why is my car doing this? I'm trying to do without aggressively braking as much. Compound. No. No. Generic. Wheel rate. We'll see what this does. I don't know. Change the suspension a little bit, and we'll get back at it. That was actually a lot better. We were on track to have a good time that time, though. I think that actually helped, whatever I did in the suspension. So, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't accidentally delete this setup. Mid shift. Okay. And then 59 and 68. I gotta remember that because this is actually helping a lot. I think having the suspension be a little bit more gentle. So far, our best time is around the 58. That was real bad. Still shaved some time out, 57. But I wasn't focused on the next lap. 57. Oh, I need to stop resetting it so I can like compare to my old Ghost. So hold on, actually, I really liked having, so let's do it a little more. More or less gain stability, raising precision factor. Usually my listen for on farm, it's not always the case. You got better mid-turn grip. You also lose precision. Bumps and curves to add stability. 245, 10,000. I don't know if I want to change the ARB yet. We'll see what this does. I'm just not getting the response that I want. Maybe I did it a little too much. Let's see. No. I lost the handle right at the end. I need to work on that turn. I mean, this lap time is cooked anyway. We just need to get back to the start. But it'll be good to get another practice of this turn. I need to figure out a good line that still lets me have speed. Oh man, that was ugly. How did that not give us a cut? What the heck? I feel like I was like way off on that one. Ugly one. Let's try and do it a little bit more gracefully. Oh, there it is. That's one of my common like spin out spots. Oh no, I've lost all audio. I think I drove the game crazy by just like going through it. One sec, actually. There we go. I think there's... There we go, I have audio back. And then I want to hit this at speed. But I might actually switch it. I'm curious, how are we going to do in first person mode? Here we go. This will be a little harder. we're at a best is 57.102, last 50. So we did 58.108. 57.102 is our best so far. We aren't really using fifth gear, so I feel like maybe. Well, let's see. Are we still on the lowest gear? We're on the lowest gear, so maybe even bring the engine limiter down a little bit. Maybe we'll just do 85. Just a little bit. See if we can dip into fifth gear on that straightaway. Because we're not really using the whole gearbox, so it's like, I feel like we're missing out on some power because of that. Alright. So we'll try it, see if this helps. I can't believe we didn't get a cut for both of these. So, there we go. Actually, I don't think I like the limiter turned down that far. Let's try this. So we still need to break 57 is the goal. not straight. That's always nice. I wish there was a better indicator for that. Come on. Which way does the steering wheel go? Let's see. Nope. Looks like it's not showing up on stream, but hold on. My game just like switched to quarter screen for some freaking reason. Let's see. Yeah, what the heck happened there? Where even are we? Okay. Let's get out of this predicament and then get back on the track. Hold on, okay. I want to start that again. shit to some point. What the heck am I doing? Slightly lower 757. Oh, we had a couple good ones. We are just fractions of a second away from breaking into 56. Gotta get into there. And he was like a 53. Oh my gosh. I guess he deserves to own the car in real life. Because holy crap, that's crazy. Should not go through that turn in fourth gear. It was worth a shot. Whew, guess that's what happens when you try new things. Let's tweak. Let's do a little bit more tweaking. Dampers. not gonna mess with the dampeners yet. Cambers 23. Let's bring these back toe. See what happens when I bring these up to 30, so it's closer to the front. Okay, yeah, let's see if this helped. So that felt like it actually came out more. Front, so this is the rear. What is this? A positive value means the wheel seam returns even gives a car. Slower tempo, more stability, higher tempo. Higher temp and less mid-turn grip. Well, we lost mid-turn grip, so maybe we need even more. Maybe we'll try 40, see what happens there. Like I can't push as hard as I want to in some of these corners. It's probably user error, but okay. Well, let's go full send. We'll see what happens, because I want to fully understand what these things do in the car. So maybe we'll do 60, see if that makes me feel like there's anything even different. Electronics, ABS, fuel, guitars. We're still on the short gears. Okay. Gotta figure this out. So we weren't doing that before, so maybe the toe, maybe I don't like the toe. So let's see. Let's actually bring both of these values down. So let's see what happens when we do 60. Actually, we'll do 40 on these, and then 20 in the front, maybe. Maybe 30. See that? how that goes. Oh, that feels bad. Which way is straight? I don't know. Something's up. Let's see. So now I've got to get used to it because that turned in way sharper. So I wonder if the toe makes it have like a looser turn-in, but I feel like this is going to make me spin out more. Well, let's see. Slipping out from under me, I didn't like spin violently, so maybe this is a better setting. So getting a couple good laps in. Oh, hello, Sanyo. Hello, hello. Hopefully your field trip went pretty well. It's crazy how many field trips your school does. You seem super busy always. No, you don't need to wake up early. It's good you get your rest. Lost all traction. take advantage of this crash to maybe change a bit of our setup. So I do like it with less toe. I feel like I'm spinning out less. Dampeners, drivetrain. Maybe let's see what we can do here. 0 or low mixed car adds on the initial turn going to make a loop and driven very abruptly. Maybe we'll just add 5 more there. And then I don't really like the engine limiter up higher, so maybe I'll switch to stock gears, even if we only use 4th. I feel like something I did in one of my other setups is making it so I always beat myself after that hairpin, and then so let's try it. Hopefully this makes a difference. If we hadn't screwed up on the flat, I think we would have been okay. Not our best line. Lost the handle on it. That first run wasn't so bad, except for the kind of the area around the flat. Kind of screwed myself there. But I think maybe mid here could be good. I feel like we are faster with this. Got one. Oh, lost all traction. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick drink before we start our next real lap. Okay, so we are 56. Oh, we're below mid too. 56.4. I mean, still our goal is 53.6. So we still want to shave around 3 seconds off. Oh my gosh. We got this though. Not bad for like a first day of this. I think the mid gears helped though. I'm kind of tempted, like wondering, should I do long gears at some point? I don't feel like this track is big enough for the long gears. Wow, that didn't count as a cut. Yep, just got real sloppy. Always the best. I don't know about that. Thank you though, Sun Young. I'm still just learning, figuring it out. We were doing so good on that one too. It's just that slippy little kind of, almost like a chicane. Yeah, I was trying to feather the clutch, try and keep the RPMs up and see what happened with that. I don't know. I have a hard time feathering the clutch in like a high torque car. I feel like the wheels just come out from under you like really easy and you just spin out. Probably user error though. Although maybe not, because like although I am doing it with a H pattern, not a sequential shifter. I was watching like a lot of the like real life time attack drivers on this course, trying to see what they do on YouTube, because you can actually find a lot of the like real like POV video of people setting records on this course. There's a really cool one with like the Momo Corvette, and that Corvette is really cool. It doesn't have like the fastest time, but it does pretty good. Then there's like a HKS turbo like red car. I can't remember if it was like a Subaru BRZ or like a 8.6 or a Supra or something. But that one also did really good. I think the current record holder, dang, I can't remember what kind of car it was. It was like a white, red, and yellow car, I think. And yeah, they have the sequential shifter, and it didn't sound like they were feathering the clutch. Like it just sounded like they were like downshifting and then shifting up, like as it became the right. Only to your eyes, the rose-colored glasses. Yeah, I wanted to catch up to my ghost, so I tried doing that section without braking. Not a good choice. Definitely needed to brake. tried to skip instead of downshifting through the gears. I was like, oh, we'll just go 4 to 2 instead of 4 3 2. Not a good decision. So now I'm trying to shake it up. Doing stuff I'm not used to. Psyching myself out on that corner. I was doing okay, but I got distracted by the gasoline symbol. I have to probably go to the pits. I can't remember where the pits are though. Is that the pits? Where are the pits? I need more gasolina. Maybe, oh, I bet that's it. Fill her up. I don't know how to use the pits in this game. Let's see. There we go. This lap's gonna be a throwaway, but let's try and push it. This one where we always lose to our guy. Why can't I drive like this on the real laps? I don't understand. So good. Just accidentally. This is why you don't look. This is why you should never look at your cell phone while you're driving. You just look down for 2 seconds and you're just driving off the road, killing yourself. I need to figure out how to get more time in some of these turns. I think maybe that's the key on that one. This one I need to do sharp, the other one loose. I think, I don't know. It's hard for me to test when I'm this far behind the ghost. And then I always feel like there's got to be something better I can do on this hairpin. Yeah, maybe not this shift. actually a pretty good run. Problem for me. Gosh dang it. Why is it always this corner? I gotta find a good attack plan for this. Oh yeah, last time we were within a half second of ourselves. Can we get into the 55s? I hope so. Every time I do good in those first two turns, I spin out on this third turn. Dang it. trying to just get that extra second off. Spinning out in a second is always bad. Didn't brake enough. Have more speed. I gotta watch those videos again of how the people got the good times on this course, Chubasco. I can't remember the name of the course. This one's thrown away anyway, so I'm gonna go back to the pits because I need more fuel. I'm gonna take a little drinky drink. Get back at it. We're getting more consistent, I feel. Still, I need to figure out how to get to that 55. Maybe I can do this part without braking? Because that might give us a few more seconds. Yeah, third gear I don't think is the move for that turn. It's too sharp. Just as I say I'm getting more consistent, I start spinning out on that turn every time. make that corner after the first couple turns. So like turn, what is it, 3 or 4 is my least favorite so far. So I need to figure out how to get a good strategy for it. Gotta figure it out. Risky trying to do that turn without brakes, but I want to. I feel like I need to get every little fraction of a second I can. Sometimes you still just, oh my brother, what are you doing? Oh, let the revs die. We just stalled the car. Just pushed a little over the edge. pits, get more fuel. was actually working out pretty good if I didn't spin out. Trying to like shift down early. Suzuka Bukum. What does that mean? Welcome in. I knew it was bad to downshift because we had already lost traction, so I was just like dooming myself. Bruh. 0.006 seconds away from breaking into 55. So close. Oh my goodness. have to be it. Our fastest time was at 56 flat, basically 56.006. Could not break it. And I'm trying to look, is there anything, I mean, maybe if I like turn down the front arrow even more. Our camber's already pretty sharp. So it gives more line. But yeah, I mean, we had a lot of improvement over the course of our runs, but it was kind of tough. I'm hoping we'll be able to get down to his time, 53.6. So we still need to shave off a few seconds. But luckily towards the end we were getting like more consistent, getting into the 5.7s and 5.6s. Probably going to stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I might be doing a Toge or Pikes Peak or something like that, and it'll probably be in the morning. But yeah, thank you to anyone who tunes in and watches this. Thanks to anyone who liked the video. I'm going to save this setup. Hopefully I can improve upon it. I got to research a little bit more about suspension and figure out some of those things, figure exactly what toe does. I think I did better with less toe, but yeah, I got to learn more and more and figure out how to like really get myself to the next level. I'm pretty proud of where we got so far, but not good enough. Anyway, thank you to anyone who watched. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.